1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Let's see if we can write something.
One two one two. Just checking audio.
Is it the 5,000? Is it the 5,000 AC? Yeah. What do you think of that plan? 5,000 AC?
Yeah. Check the battery in there.
Is it 8? And what is that frequency?
Plug it in.
Yeah, I guess.
Check it.
How would check it?
Plug it in.
Even that sometimes doesn't work.
Oh.
That should be good. Check it. Oh, there you go. What do you reckon? Yeah, maybe.
So the update is a bit more restricted.
Yeah. Typical. Sunday. Why is it always this way?
I think I should change the vector on that one. Just in case.
Why do you like point over there?
I just want to aim this way.
Yeah.
That's
That one?
this.
That one?
What? 12.4.
Right?
12.4.
Oh.
move it side? Yeah. Literally move it like tilted towards us, isn't it? I think.
Yeah. No, that's right. Tilt that way.
Yeah.
Tilt that way. Okay.
That's the front here. So if we tilt it this way,
Alright.
you
You don't want the sun in the eyes, yeah.
just get sunglasses on.
Look at that. You keep that sun behind the cloud. Hey. Yeah. The sun's. You go good? What's the chance? Yeah. Fair chances? There you go. Is that us? Can we? I'll just do a little check to see if we're coming through. Hang on.
We'll do a little check before we.
Yeah, cross reference check. Hello, hello. Sound's coming through, so it should be good.
See if it's going.
Yeah, confirm it's going. Yeah.
Okay, so I think we can see each other.
We'll stand a little closer so the sun doesn't get it.
Maybe you stand a little bit to the left. No, that way. There you go. Okay.
What does it look like?
It's like a prism. Okay, so hang on, maybe we turn that camera a little bit.
It's into this. Go the other way.
That way? Okay, we'll go over here a little bit. Okay, hang on.
Okay,
Okay, there you go.
camera's adjusted, sounds checked. All right.
Okay, so
Well,
hopefully you can hear us. Give us a thumbs up if you can. And okay, so we better start the show. 3, 2, 1, go! Enchanter racing, enchanter racing, enchanter racing.
Yeah.
We are live at the field once more. So thanks so much for tuning in.
I'm Richard, and this is Harry.
Yes.
We have to have a big thanks to all our sponsors, and thank you most of all, past, present, or future, for doing it.
Yes, we couldn't do without you guys. So yes, if so here we are at our field that we often fly at, and we're going to do some test flying with this guy over here. Hang on, bring him over.
Yep.
We're going to try and test fly this guy. Hang on. There you go. There you go. Yes. So yeah, that's what we're going to go and try and fly today.
So this one's highly modified, this guy.
Yes, this is 2 helicopters into 1 helicopter, and we've got FPV set up. And at one point, this is the same one that we ran with the rocket attached.
That's right. You can see that the rocket booster system under here. That's that system there.
And at the end of that episode, if you had not seen that episode, what happened? We ran out of power at the last bit, just before takeoff, just before landing. Sorry, it already done its boost, and then it was coming around the track. And then what happened?
We ran out of power.
Ran out of power, and we had to do auto landing. And I flicked it around in a little spin, and then we came down flat, and it only busted the what is it? The skids.
Skids and a couple of linkages.
Well, yeah, we lost a few linkages, so we made up some linkages this week. Just from other parts that we had lying around the house from the workshop.
Yeah. And
yeah, so that's what we're going to be testing today.
Yeah, just to test this basic hover. Does it work?
Yep.
And then all going well, we'll up the level of difficulty and go to FPV flight if we can. That's the game.
That's the game. That's the goal. So yeah, so hopefully you all can hear us. And you can see us. I mean, I know that the video is kind of a bit, sun's coming from behind us, but that doesn't really help the situation. But we do hope you can see us anyway.
Yeah.
We'll change the camera out when we go to flying mode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we do have an FPV set up on the side. And what kind of FPV is that, Richie?
I think it's an old school fat shark camera over here. I think you can see it.
So
yeah.
Yeah. I'll get on.
Yeah. So the camera is just over here. You can see over here.
Why don't we change cameras out? Hang on.
Yeah.
Hey, bring up there. Yep. A while ago. Tail. And yes, it's offset. So, how do you think it flies again? What do you reckon? It's quite rough to fly, very rough. There's lots of oscillation. Lots of oscillation, tail wagging, all the good stuff. All the things you don't want to know. This is good. But you know, it makes it more entertaining to fly. Yeah, a lot more of a challenge. Yes, that's the one. How do you sort of feel it as it flies up? It's like a really, really badly. Like a big one. Yeah, very, very fully, very sluggish. Yes, but it's super sensitive on the throttle. Yeah, and now that the linkages have changed, the entire thing. Yes, it feels completely different. We did a little hover last week, just in preparation for this. Yeah, it feels like a completely different beast of a thing. Yeah. So it's all good. Okay, yeah. Yes.
So hopefully you guys can all hear us. We'll just double check all that stuff. Hang on. Maybe it's because we're standing too far away. It's fine. Yeah, I think it's just because we're standing a little far away. Okay, so we'll jump back to the other screen with you. Okay, so hopefully you can hear us a bit better now. Yes, it's always a bit tricky when you're at the field.
Yeah.
So we do apologise for that, for the audio and video, for that matter. But yes, so
But it's a live event.
it's a live event. So these things do happen. And what we're going to do now is we're going to...
Yeah, so remember to, you're welcome to join in the chat, just leave some comments, and we'll try and answer them.
Yep, if you're getting...
feel free to join in.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Sharing the flight experience with you guys.
Okay, so what are we doing? We're going to plug in?
I guess we're going to plug in.
Just do a full systems check, right?
We'll go do a full systems check with you guys, and yeah.
And then we'll work our way up the level of difficulty, right?
Yeah, that's the one. Yep, cool. Okay, so this is what we'll do. We'll start turning on the remotes. What kind of battery were we running it in? What does this one use?
It's using, I called it.
Oh,
it's gonna we use that battery.
Oh, yes.
We've got a couple of other additional ones.
Yeah.
It uses. Oh, I just took it out.
Oh, don't take it out. What is
That's
it?
all good. It's a Leopard 3S LiPos, 1300, I think that. So it sits in the front there. Like that.
There you go. Stop there then.
There you go.
Okay, so that is the batteries we're using. I think you can see them. For some reason, I'm not sure why the screen's a bit foggy today, but that's what it is. 1300 30C 3S 11.1 volt.
I'll put it back.
You put it back in. Yes, and he is a hybrid of two helicopters, and they are the, what is it?
450 Align and the 300
And it's
450 T-Rex and the 300 Blade series.
Yes, so there you go. That's two different helicopters into one. And yes, so what's the chances? Do you think the chances are fair? Or good flight? I think the chances are fair. And yeah, it's just one of those things. There's a little cog in there on the motor that sometimes has popped off in the past.
Oh, right. So the gearing to the
straight to the shaft. Yeah.
to the shaft. Yeah.
So hopefully that's all good today, and hopefully it flies for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All good.
Okay. So
we'll start booting up.
Start booting it up.
We'll
Yeah.
get the FPV feed going if we can.
We'll try and bring an FPV feed in. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. Okay. So turn your remote on.
Yep. Turn the remote on. Okay. Okay, so this one is linked to the Jumper T16, and he is
Welcome to OpenTX.
turning on now.
Switch warning.
Okay, hang on, switch warnings on this one. Hang on. Oh, that one.
Throttle active. 2. High.
Okay, so
Normal mode on.
normal mode on and
Throttle cut.
throttle cut in the opposite direction to what we would normally have on a drone. Throttle cut, that's what we want. Okay.
Safety, right?
Safety is paramount. And throttle down.
So I can plug it in now?
I think so. Yes. Yep. We'll just change the cameras over so you can see what's going on. And hopefully we've got the right frequency. Right off the bat. That's what we want to see. Okay, so maybe we'll change the screen over. What do you reckon? Check it and plug it up there. Hang on, wait one. Yeah, throttle cut. Yep, we're all good. And you have to turn it up and turn it on. Okay, hang on, we'll just change that around. Yep. Okay. Just changing these things around in the background. Okay. So we're gonna go change over to no. Okay. That's all right. We'll just change it on here. Do you want me to change it so you can see? Yeah, turn on. No, not yet. Yeah, it's coming through. I see it. Okay, go down. Yeah, no, go down. It's nearly there. We're nearly there, guys. No, about 3 more down. Yeah, yep. It's B2. Looks like. I know, just go down the page if you can. Go down a couple more. Yeah, keep going. One more should do it. One more, sorry. This might be it. Yes! There you go. Okay, so there you go. You should be able to see the camera. That's what the camera looks like. So yes.
So there you go. It's like 4.
There, yeah, third dimension there, right there. Okay, so hopefully you can see us. Hopefully you can see from the camera's view, and hopefully audio is coming through and video.
And chat, hopefully.
And hopefully, yes. Yeah. Okay. So yes. So there you go. So what do you want to do? Do you want to just go and do a little hover test?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to send through a comment as well, I want to see if the chat's working because I'm not sure. We're using a different system.
Yes, we're using a different system for the chat, so we're not too sure yet. But
Hey, you want to do a hover?
yeah, sure.
Should be able to do a half and half.
Like that kind of thing. What about that? Can you see it like that?
Yeah, you can see it like that.
Yeah. Okay. So even if you can't chat to us, well, we were chatting before, but maybe it stopped. But anyway, you should be able to give a thumbs up if you can. But anyway, okay. So what we do is Richie's going to take it out there, and we're going to go and give it a little hover test. See if that's all good. Cool. Excellent. It's all working. Okay, Richie, you all good? Okay. So it should be exciting. Oh, no, not for this, no. Okay. Here it goes. And yep. There you go. It should be coming out now. Okay. You might as well, are you going to fly this one, Richie?
Okay.
You might as well fly this one.
Give it a go.
Give it a whirl.
How's the audio? The video coming through, right?
I think video's going through. Yep. Okay. So we're just going to go and maybe need to change the camera.
Yeah, video's going. Audio chat's coming through.
Darren met us. Thanks so much for tuning in, and thanks for giving us the thumbs up. That means that we can go for launch. Okay, hang on. We'll just change.
That everything's working.
Yes. What do you reckon? Like that?
Yeah.
New camera angle? What do you reckon? Just the top one again. How's that?
Is that coming through?
Yeah. What about there? There's a split screen kind of. There you go. Okay, so I guess I can stand here and do the commentary. And hang on, maybe we'll come down a little bit. Yeah, just trying to get you in frame, that's all. So we're going to go for a little hover test. And if you're happy, we're happy. You can face it into the wind a little bit, Richard, to your left. That's the way I'd go, yeah. It's going from left to right. I'd turn it around, yeah. Yeah. We'll do a little systems check. So it's a little bit different on a helicopter. We use a swash plate, a little bit different. Yeah, so so just kind of like works like the same kind of thing as like a plane. There's a middle part just beside the shaft, and if it tilts forward, it should go forward. If it tilts back, it should go back, right and left. If you haven't seen kind of helicopter stuff, that's what it's kind of like. Darren says, nice skids, thanks. They are green and they are 3D printed. Yeah, I guess so. We might as well. Okay, good luck. Okay, guys, here we go. Okay, so he is booting up now. You all good? Okay, here he goes. He goes in the air. What do you think? Oh, hilarious. Wow, okay. So there you go. So he's right on the edge of what do you think? Maybe slightly tail? Do you think it's slightly tail or?
It's slightly everything.
Yeah, interesting one.
That's just me touching the throttle too. So I like the slightest touch, and it's like whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm super excited on the left.
Yeah, well, it'd be boring if it wasn't exciting.
You know what I'm
Oh, yeah, another good. It's fine. Okay, oh, there's another battery there. So.
Yeah, it's super interesting. You gotta try it, man.
Okay, so I haven't tried it yet. So there you go. Okay, so
It's super sensitive.
okay.
And it takes off, and you don't. And it's quite interesting because when we did the last times without this particular tune, the throttle was set in a way, unbeknown to us, that you had to get up to half throttle, which is pretty much full throttle.
Because it's a 3D helicopter.
Yeah, to get up to full throttle before the pitch changed and went up.
Yeah.
And now it's completely different. So it's like, I don't know, like 3 clicks up and you're in the air.
Wow, okay. Now muck it around.
Yeah, so it's just like real, like 1 click up, 1 click down.
Okay.
Here we go?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it worked, right? Yeah. It is quite smooth in the air once you get it up though. And it just sort of hops up. I can't really say anymore. You have to figure it out. You'll be right. What do you reckon, guys? You'll be right, eh? Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah, so the top screen that you're watching is on board the helicopter. And obviously the bottom is what's that in real life? Yeah, about a third, like maybe like 3 clicks up it goes. Not much. So you're pretty much like on a low throttle there. And then it'd probably go up from now on, Eric. So bump it up like always and get it in the air first. Yeah, you're gonna go. Here we go, guys. Yeah, go for it. Keep it up. Oh, it's working. Where are they? It's completely different tune. What do you think of that?
It's kind of, yeah, I mean, it's always touchy, but it's like,
Yeah, yeah, it's better. I think it might be slightly better.
maybe slightly better. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because you don't use so much battery now, right?
Yeah, well, that battery's probably done with it.
Really?
Yeah, it wouldn't take much.
Okay. I'll change screens and come back over here.
I'll just pull it out.
Yeah.
Okay, pulling it out.
There you go.
We'll put that one back onto it.
Yeah, sure.
What do you think?
The sun's a bit glary on that one.
Huh.
Um,
Let's go back to the top screen then.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just stand close. So there you go. Yeah, hopefully you can see that. It's always an interesting one to fly, to be honest. I think it got quite a good hover. It's a, you kind of, there's no you can't get it like just like perfectly on the thing and just sits there. It's
No,
not like that.
No.
You have to just kind of
Constantly fight it.
to stay on board.
Yeah. It's interesting though.
It's an interesting one. So what we'll do now is we'll swap the battery out, I think.
And go again?
Yeah, might as well go again.
Okay, I'll check the
If
battery.
people want to see it go again, yeah, for sure.
It does. It's quite
Alright, so that was the battery that we're using, that one.
12.6.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Darian says it reminds me of getting a reminds me of getting a mini remote helicopter for Christmas as a young fella. It immediately broke on first flight. Ha 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 ha. Getting a pitch and balance looks very tricky. Indeed, it is. And it's a challenge. That's why we're flying it out away from people. But yeah, it sounds like a good Christmas. That sounds like a good Christmas.
All right. So we're just swapping the battery over, and we'll be back in there in no time. But it was a good test. And you don't want to jump the gun and go for massive flights when it's had a big crash like it did, or crash landing as it were. So yeah, positive start. Would you say that?
Yeah, very positive.
Positive, yeah. But I don't think this particular helicopter will ever be that smooth in the air. It'll always be a unique challenge to get it going, but
we're getting there.
But it does work, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's flying, so it's working.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is that close enough?
Just checking the battery stacks. Hold on. What's that?
What'd you get? Have it like that?
Yeah.
Does it have to be that tight?
So it'll move. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't.
But yes, we just tightening up those straps, making sure that nothing's going to flip out of the way or touch something important. But yes, kind of interesting machine to fly, and maybe we'll go for another. What do you reckon? Another hover? We'll go for another hover, and then when we're happy, we'll put the goggles on and send it. Yes. Hey? Oh. Yes. Oh, you can see behind us, there's actually a person out there on the field, and he is measuring up the rugby lines. There you go, just so you know. He could also be considered photo bombing, but he is not. Yes, he's measuring out. This is the rugby field that we're at. Rugby pitch. There you go. Very cool. So yes, there you go. This is kind of the kind of things that you see when you're at the rugby. So yeah. Yep. So we're just going through the flight modes now, and that's, you're happy with it?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're just going to plug back in again, and what do you reckon? You're going to hang on. Unlikely, but that's okay. It thinks it's low. But it's all right. We're plugging in now. You happy? So it's a little bit different. It does a calibration and it'll move the propellers which way and that until the gyro is happy, and then it will stay in position.
Okay.
What's the difference between a fly barless and barless helicopter, Richard?
Where's the camera?
Up the top.
Okay, so this is a fly barless helicopter, meaning that it doesn't have these little pedals out here. With a fly barless, or fly, with the fly, with the flight bars.
With the other one.
With the other one. Yeah, there's these little pedals here.
That help to stabilize it.
Help to stabilize it. Pros and cons for both of them, but yeah. So there you go.
Yeah, you can see it if you bring the camera closer. You can see that as he tilts it, you can see this little part here is just known as the swash plate. You'll see it tilt right and left, and yeah, that's what keeps the helicopter in the air. Tries to in this particular helicopter setup.
Okay, so we can show some of the controls there.
What,
so if you go left or right.
Oh yeah, you can.
Which is what I couldn't show before.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, so if I am going right, you'll watch the swash plate at the top. Okay, so here he goes, going right.
So yeah, moving to the right.
You should be able to see a diagonal. And then if I go back to normal, there you go, it's normal. And if I go the other way, you should be able to see it tilt this way. And backwards, that will go back. And then forwards, go forwards.
There you go. So looking at the swash plate, which is this one up here. And then the same with the rudder.
The rudder is interesting. When you go the opposite way, the propellers will go the opposite to that.
So if you add the rudder to the opposite direction?
So if I'm going right, you'll see it move over. And to the left,
goes right.
Exactly. There you go. That's something unique about helicopters that you might not have known.
Completely backwards.
Completely backwards. The person that invented that must have been pretty smart cookie indeed.
Yeah.
And a lot of trial and error, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to fly this one and I'll do the next one? Oh, okay, yeah, shoot. Okay. Hey. So yes, so we appreciate you tuning up to this live stream today. Appreciate it very much. And yes, thanks for tuning in. Okay, we're going to go for it, Richard?
Yeah, if you want to. Oh, you change that? I'll change the screen over to you.
Oh, change the screen.
Yeah.
To that one. Or that one. That one's better. I think it's slightly bigger. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you reckon? We'll go with that screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's quite good because then you can see everything going on. It's so tricky to fly this guy. Okay. Yeah. What do you reckon, guys? Yeah. I reckon. See if you can keep it up for like a decent amount of time. We'll find out. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. We're all good, aren't we? It's like anything, it's got its own little quirks, this little guy. But it's quite cool in its own way, just because of the quirks. You can see Harry sucking himself up there to go. Okay, he's in motion. As you can see, the top screen above us is on board the helicopter. That's the feed coming in there. It's to the right of the helicopter itself. And obviously the bottom is what you're seeing right now. Okay, he's nearly at optimum takeoff speed. And here he goes. Come on, Gary. Up you go. Get it up. All right. So what do we think of that? It was pretty good. Nice, nice little even flight there. What do you think?
Yeah, it's an interesting one. It's different tunes that you're already used to. Thanks for the challenge.
Yeah. Why not make it harder, right?
Yeah, why not?
Why not make it harder when you're live?
Right, you have a tune?
That's right. No, easy. So, keep swapping it in. I guess you're gonna enjoy it, right? It's a 30-second aircraft, bro.
It is. But yes. Okay, so what do you reckon? Do you go for it again?
Okay.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, all right. Okay. So Rich is going to have a go now, and we'll see what happens. I guess so, yeah. What do you reckon? We'll go for it? Okay. Oh yeah. So this one's just a full screen, Richard. Yeah. You all good? Are you good, luck? Oh yeah. Just got to straight. When you go to take off with helicopters, you got to make sure that the propeller's perfectly in line. When you just engage that that gearing, it likes to be nice and flat. Okay, she's taking off now. Good luck. Yeah, cool, nice. Nice work. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, that's real good. That's probably good there with the battery. So it hasn't got the long. Nice one, Richard. It hasn't got. It did. It doesn't have the longest battery at the time. It's only got a 3S on it. So yeah, I think that might be that battery. Yeah. Okay. There you go. That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
A lot more stable with the throttle too.
Now, Darian says swashbuckling seems like similar to the challenge of reversing a trailer load with the car. Looks like a pet dragonfly. It is very much, and it sounds like one too. So there you go. Yeah. Kind of got an interesting sound. Kind of a little bit different, but it's kind of it's an interesting challenge to fly this guy. But yes. Oh, hang on, we're going to change screens over here. Hang on, we just changed to that screen. So yes.
You want me to change it?
Oh, that's fine. Yes. So what we would do, we just check if we got another battery. Have we got another battery, Richard? I think so. Okay. So what's the plan now? We're going to go with goggles. Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Up the level of difficulty. Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah.
So we're going to up the level of difficulty?
Why not? Yeah. We might just wait for a second, but we'll go and send it. Yeah, we just want to make sure that there's nobody around when we go and do the next level of trickiness. Should be all good. But yes, this is the field that we fly out quite often for doing testing and those sorts of things. It's quite good. There's usually nobody around, just us, which is the way we like it when you're doing kind of risky-ish stuff. But yeah, we appreciate you guys all tuning in, past, present, and future. Okay. And in the background, Richard's just putting in another battery. You all good, Richard? Yeah. And yeah, he's got 2 more straps to put on. And then, what do you reckon? Then we'll show what?
They're going to go for goggles.
Well, what do you reckon? Should we go for goggles? Well, that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah. Seems to be holding up, right?
Yeah,
So,
it seems to be.
So how many flights do you have? 2 batteries? 4 flights?
2 batteries or 3 batteries? Not sure. Maybe 2 batteries so far.
2 batteries and 4 little hovers, right? To test it.
Yes.
So I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's. What do you reckon? Should we go for it? What do you reckon? Okay, so what are we, goggles? Yeah.
Okay, so up the level and FPV goggles.
Yeah. So do you want to try? Yeah, try it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly with this particular guy. So
Should be fun.
give it a go, I guess, right? You have to help me with the height, eh?
Yeah, the height's a hard one to find. Is it right hand polarized? This one?
Yes, it's right.
Okay, so this is the interesting one. This is with the goggles. So it makes it like another challenge.
Level of difficulty.
Yeah.
Where's the light?
Down the bottom, I think. Oh no, on the right hand side.
On the top.
I think on this one it's on this side.
By the way, I'm looking for that the specific frequency there. See,
Hang on. There's a webcam.
that's right. Leave that one.
Oh, just change the camera. There goes the train. There you go. That's the train going by. Yeah, shout out to those train people.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Okay.
It has the frequency power starts at bit mode, hold button until green light flashes. So we're going up to 2 dots on one side. And the light, the light will be on that side there.
Which side?
Yeah, I think it's that way. Yeah, it's on top. You're looking for 2 green lights.
Alright, so this is, yeah, so what,
Do you
like
want to know your watch?
Eh?
Watch.
Okay, yeah. So like I said before, I've never actually flown this one with FPV settings, so
Why not?
why not do it with a live audience, right? I mean, after all, that's what they do with like Nitro Circus and stuff, right?
Yep. Go all in. Okay, so yeah. There you go. There now.
Sorry, thanks.
Yes. So there you go. Kind of a nice 3 o'clock over here. Or 3:30, sorry. Yes. So good weather. So what do you reckon? What are we gonna do? Just take off this way and then do a right hand turn? You happy with that?
Yeah.
Right hand turn. And then come back in.
No way I can see that.
Huh?
Yeah, right in turn, yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty much what, like
one flight around?
1 or 2 flights? 2 flights?
Yeah, so it's got a really low battery, so yeah, it can't stand the air very long.
It'd be fun.
Okay.
Okay, we'll just we'll get the frequency right first, and then normal mode is what we want. And yes, so we'll do the start sequence, and then we'll get the right frequency, and then we'll get the right power band.
It's quite a sequence, isn't it?
There is a little bit of a sequence, but why would it be easy? If it was easy, anybody would do it, right? Okay, so it's got its stabilization. It's done its little gyros, a little test there. Richard's just putting the canopy on. Trying to put the canopy on. Yes, we are. If you're just joining us, we are at the field, about to send the FPV helicopter, and yes, that's what we're going to be doing. Darren says, I wonder what Wayne Anderson's up to these days, eh? Yes, so Wayne Anderson, if you don't know, is what was he? He was he was like a comedian in New Zealand. Yes, he's an interesting character. I think so, hang on. hold button until, yeah, hold the button until green, and then quickly punch it to get those double dots. You all good? Nice. Yep. Okay, so that means that we've got the right boost on the band.
Got it. Change it to the other side. I think so.
Double brightness.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I can see it. But you can go for a walk if you want, if you're not too sure. No problem. You want to go for a little walk around with you? You can leave the remote with me if you want. Just to be sure. Safety is paramount.
Don't walk too further.
No, you can't. Okay, so we're just going to do a little check. So it's a good idea. Just to check that VTX is working. It's working good, that's what we want. So yes, we appreciate you guys tuning into the live stream. And Richie's just going for a little walk now. That way, to go and check. See if the VTX is good, because we've changed the power band. Yeah, so far so good. And then when we're ready, we'll go for it. You happy? He's giving us the thumbs up. That means that we are good to go. Should be good. And because it's FPV and it's not necessarily the greatest stability in the flight, I'll have to tell him where he is. Yes, where he is as he's flying around. So I'll be like the narrator. Okay, you all good? And put the DVR on. Okay.
All right.
Oh, thanks. He says join. He says don't break. Oh, don't break it. I thought you were meaning something else.
Break a
yeah,
leg.
we break a leg, you mean? Like, good luck?
Yeah.
Don't want to break it. So, yes, thanks very much for tuning in there, brother. Thank you very much. And, yes, what's that? We've done some successful little hovers, maybe a couple of batteries, just to check that everything's okay before we send it. And we're about to send it with the goggles now. You all good, G? Yeah, just do all your little checks. And yes, it's kind of an interesting one. And then I'll change the camera over, and you better. I'll do that now. What do you reckon? Split screen? Yeah, let's get split screen. Yeah. Okay, safety is paramount. What do you reckon?
Let's stand over here.
Okay.
Is that other way? Yeah.
No, you better want to see. Are you staying there? I'll tell you.
That's okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's all good. Don't worry about me. You're all good.
Right.
Okay, so there you go, guys. We are going to go for it and wish us luck. And good luck, Richard.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Okay, so I'll let you know what's going on. Okay, so the idea will be that you'll take off, and what he's going to do, he's going to take off,
We'll do what? Right hand circle?
and then right hand,
Yeah.
go around the pole. Pretty much just like do like a loop, just a circular circuit.
Yeah.
And go around the field, and then maybe do that twice, and then I think that battery's then we'll swap the battery out, and then fingers crossed we get it down in one piece. So wish us luck.
Yeah.
And if it does anything funky, just try and keep it
Okay. Yeah, it really helped me on the takeoff and landing.
Okay, so here we go.
Okay, first time flying it ever with
Okay.
FPV.
Yeah. Just move it up there. Nobody around, we're all good there. Yeah, you're all good.
All good?
Yeah. Okay. Good luck. Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Good air?
Yeah, I think so.
That's for like takeoff speed.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, good luck.
Okay, good luck, everyone. You ready?
Yeah.
In 3, 2, 1.
Hold. Really don't go to the height.
Okay. Yeah, good. Okay, to your right. You're all good. Okay, coming around. Come around. You all good?
Yeah, yeah, it's really different.
Yeah, it's didgery. But more throttle. You all good? You're going. Okay, so here it comes. Yeah. Okay, good height. Nice. Okay, go around again. Here we go. Super jittery. Nice, you're doing well. Okay, come around again. Turn there. That's good. Oh, yeah, you're all good. You're all good. Okay, come back, and then I think that's pretty much it. That battery. Okay, coming in. Okay. That's the right height. Coming down. A little less on the throttle. You're going good. Good altitude. That's good. And down. Hey!
Woohoo! Yeah, boy! So that's our first flight on that with FPV ever in history. That was it. Yeah. Oh, hang on.
Throttle active. Throttle cut.
Yeah, that was sick, dude. Now, hopefully you can see that, but really super jittery on the yaw. That's cool, man. All good?
Yeah, I think so.
Just do a system check. We'll just do a full system check. Bear with, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we just do a little systems check here. Hang on. Oh, here, hang on here. Hey, we just start the engine just to make sure we're all good. But yes, I think it was came down quite flat. It's always an interesting one. Yeah, super shaky there, off axis. And I think he did pretty good.
What do you reckon? You happy with it? And what about the swash plate? Is that good?
Okay, so we're gonna unplug that one. It was it's super shaky to fly, but that is how he likes to be. It's always a fun one. Batteries are charging. That's for the peeping sound if you want to do. And yeah, so there you go. So what a way to start, eh? That was cool. That's really cool. Yeah, nice. So that's that battery done. What's he done? That was really cool. What you could do here is you could take the new battery, the one that just came off charging, and put that one on. Oh yeah. I'll just change the screen over so you can see. It wasn't too bad to fly. Obviously lots of shaking, and I didn't add too much throttle once I was in the air, really.
Okay.
So it's kind of like the way I was hovering it felt quite similar to when I was in the air. Like once you're up, you just sort of try to remember what we did previously, right? Yeah. Interesting. What did you think? What did you think, guys? Remember to share your comments and thoughts. Obviously, I think we both agree that it's super sketchy and super shaky, but it is flying, so it is flyable. Just. But that is kind of the. We were talking to our friend today actually about this particular live stream that we're going to do, and we sort of came up with a percentage of probability in terms of like how well it's tuned and whatnot, and we reckon it's kind of like 10%, somewhere between 10 to 20% probability of flying each time. Yeah. So not high odds, but I kind of like those odds because it makes it a challenge, sometimes you want an aircraft that's super reliable. Yes. And sometimes you want that extra challenge, right?
Yeah, this is the challenge one.
Yeah.
You can unplug your goggles for now. This for now.
Yes. So what do you reckon? Are you gonna go again? Yeah, you want him to? Well, you just go again. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've flown a couple of times. I like the landing. Was that super flat? Yeah, super flat. Super flat on the landing. That he came. I'm not sure if you can see it, but he actually came along like that and then down, which is good. Nice. Yeah. It felt alright. Yeah. So So what would you say? Would you say that that flying a drone is quite similar? Yeah. There's very many parallels between flying a helicopter, pardon me, and flying a drone. So yeah,
Just
this particular one's a bit shaky. That's all. He's got his own little quirks, this guy, and obviously they're custom designs to make it do different other things like the rocket things on it and stuff. What would you say it helped it, or would you say it hindered it, or did it no change?
I'd say hindered.
Hindered? Yeah, probably. But it makes it exciting though. Yeah.
It does,
So,
and that's more fun.
okay, so do you want to have a turn?
Oh, you do?
I reckon. What do you reckon, guys? Should Harry have a crack at it, or should I have another crack? Leave a comment below. So it's quite a sunny day out here. Nice spot.
Yeah.
Not too many people around. There's a couple of people way over there, but it's good. Nice and taking the dog for a walk. So yeah, it's nice.
Yes, it is nice.
It wasn't. The reason why we delayed it to Saturday, this particular live stream, was because it was quite rough weather this week.
Yes,
right?
it was very rough.
Very rough. So we thought, well, we'll increase the odds. Well, we don't normally look at the weather, but in this case we did.
This time we did. So there you go.
We thought ahead, and I think with a nice sunny day like that, I think it was well worth waiting till a Saturday.
Yes. Okay. So do you want to go for it, or do you want me to go?
I don't mind, but I reckon you can have a crack.
I mean, I have fun.
I know.
So you want to go?
I reckon you should go again.
You want me to? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. All right.
I mean, you know, we're both here. It's fair, right?
Okay. All right. What do I need to do? Watch, please.
Yeah. Oh. So there you go. So it's all happening live as you speak.
Yes.
So yeah, so we've done actually quite a lot of flights so far. So
Yes.
one main flight happened recently. If you're just tuning in live, this is the H&R Drone Racing Show, and we do lots of different type events, live streams, and most importantly, we do episodes. Sometimes we do interviews, like last week. We spoke with R2D2 expert John Ferguson, and we got to hang out with R2D2 from Star Wars, and he'd made that. We met him at CREALITY Share Fest. You can go and check out the episode link where we interviewed him at that event. So that was good, right?
Yeah,
It was great to talk to those two characters.
That was last week.
And what was the episode this week?
This week? What was it this week? Oh, I know what we're doing. We were continuing on the build with the flying 3D printer.
That's right. So the build. So yeah. So we were using the PPACF from CREALITY, one of our sponsors, and we were printing with the K2 Plus.
And we were making the main fuselage that'll hold the mount that'll fly.
They hold the whole drone together, lock it in tight.
Lock it like a vice.
So what was the episode next week? Well, we can't say what that is because we haven't finished it.
We have.
Yeah?
Yes, it's the.
Oh, yes, we can.
Yes, next week is the Mark II design of the FPV flying wingsuit man. And yes, we came up with lots of people asked for, is there another version of it? So yes, we
added their thoughts, like what we should improve.
Yeah, what improvements. So that's what we're encapsulating in that design, like doing this and doing that. You'll find out on Tuesday. I don't want to say too much and spoil the surprise, but yes, it's kind of cool. We've been working on it in the background.
That's right. Yeah, coming up with a new design, new concept.
Yeah, but more realistic.
Yes, we think you'll like it because we like it. So yeah, it's coming along. We're still building it at this stage.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
It's coming along. So we're looking forward to releasing that on Tuesday for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna be a build series, won't it? It's a build series, though.
Yeah.
Okay. So
that's the first part will be on the design phase, right?
Hey?
The first part will be the design phase.
Yes. The first part will be designing it and how that's going to work in real time, and then we'll get straight into designing the wingsuit and all the exciting stuff.
All the sewing and all that kind of jazz. all that sort of jazz coming up.
There's no pattern, so you're just gonna make it, right?
No, hasn't been invented until.
Okay, so go again. You want to turn?
Okay. Yep. So
your transmitter's on? Yeah.
Transmitter is on. I'll just go through the checks.
Philip says, I'm 4,000 miles away, but I'm fearing for my life. Just kidding, brothers. Cheers, brothers. Hey, brothers. Yeah, well, thanks very much for doing the chat.
Appreciate it.
Fair enough. I mean, you know, it is a little sketchy.
Yes.
But as
It's safety of proximity there.
I think you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're standing behind these nice, solid structures, so we should be all right there.
Yeah. So it's flying over there.
Yes. Okay. So
what? Yeah, because it's got a very limited battery time, right?
There's a very limited battery time.
So 2 laps, which I just managed to achieve
With
moments
goggles?
ago with goggles. So that was my first ever flight with FPV. So I reckon I did relatively well. You did a great landing and takeoff.
Yeah.
And the flight was okay.
Yeah, that was good.
Nice and stable.
Yeah.
On the upward leg, I noticed that there's a little bit of wind was playing havoc with me. So I had to throttle up and then bank it in because it was pushing me left. On that downward turn, I was just coming up.
Yeah,
So I was sort of going, it was sort of wanting to, like, you know, go the wrong way.
Right.
So I had to roll it around with yaw and then accelerate into it. I had to do like a blip,
Punch it.
because it was going to go like, woohoo!
Okay.
We don't want wahoo. We want it
Nice.
under control, not it controlling you, right?
Yeah. Make it go where you want it to go.
That's right. Okay. So
Okay, so we're gonna go for it. Second, with goggles. Is that right?
Yeah, your turn.
Okay. So what else? I think so. So then you got to go and boost up the power again.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
I think so. Hang on. Just check that. Yeah. To do that, looking for 2 greens and hold the button down and then give it like 2 whacks on the button.
Okay, ready?
Okay. So there you
Plug
go.
it in?
Hang on. Not yet. You all good?
Yeah, I'm all good.
Throttle active. Throttle cut.
Throttle cut is what we want. Yes, that's the one.
Okay, plug it.
Telemetry recovered.
That's good. Telemetry recovered at that range. It's a good sign.
Okay, waiting for it to do its gyro.
So it's doing its little gyro check. I guess on a drone, if you fly drones, it does that little ESC chirp thing. Whereas on this helicopter, it does a little gyro chirp, and it flicks the pitches and then normalizes. Sure, what he said. But yes. There you go. I think the sun's gone down a little bit, and we can behind that cloud, so that's a bit better for you guys out there. Should be fun. Which is just changing the frequency band. Oh, not frequency band. Sorry, the power band.
Yeah, we're good.
We're all good, he says.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we'll go for another little walk when you put it out there. You happy?
Yeah. I think that the teeth on it are a bit worn too.
Oh,
Yeah, on the top part.
Which one?
On the actual teeth on here, a bit worn.
If it's all good, it's all good. That's what we want to see.
Okay, so you need to do your check.
Yep. So I'll put it out there, and then we will.
We got to do roll check.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's all good. To the right, to the left, to the up, to the down, to the left, to the right. Okay, so that's all good. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, teeth are
No. You think it'll be all right? Okay. Good fun. Good fun. Okay, I'll go for a walk. I'll put my goggles on. I'll go for a little walk test. See we're all happy. We want it to come in nicely.
Okay, so
Okay, I'll go for a walk.
I'll do top and bottom again.
Oh, you do want to hold this just in case?
Okay.
Want to hold the remote just in case?
Okay. So hold the transmitter for safety, because that's what we want. It's hard enough as it is, so we want it to be as safe as we can. So Harry's doing a VTX check. Philip says good luck, Harry. Philip says good luck. Oh, thanks, Philip. So Harry was the pilot when we did the episode with the rocket boosted, but this is a different tune for him. Yeah, so it's a completely different tune, so it should be
Would you say better or worse? Better tune? Better tune? Just different tune. Okay. We're not saying better, we're not saying worse, we're saying different. I think it made a horizontal hover easier. Yeah. But remember, it's like anything, you gotta boost up, get level, right? Then drop the nose. Yeah, so you can't go like with a drone where you just drop the nose and go for it. You've really gotta get up in there, get enough height, and then drop the nose. Okay, what screen do you want? That screen or a different one?
No. Do you want all three?
All three?
I don't know.
Which one did you go for last time?
I just had split screen like that. It just depends. What do people want?
What do you reckon? I think we'll
try all three. See what it's done.
All three?
I can't. Yeah, but then you can't really say goodbye, and then that's not so good.
Okay,
Let's do split screen. I think that's quite nice.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go with split screen. Okay.
Split screen.
So yeah, you do a little check, then come back over here.
Okay, so he's just doing last minute, final minute checks, and then we will punch it. Like anything, there's no guarantees in these kind of flights because they're all kind of untested stunt pilot kind of stuff. So makes it more exciting. Fingers crossed, it all goes well.
Yeah, all goes well. That's what we want. Okay, so here we go, guys. Right. You all good? Nobody around now, Wolfie? Yeah. People way over there. Okay, so we are good for takeoff, eh? Yeah. So DVR's on? Right. Okay. It is now, though.
And Philip says, good, have fun.
I will, thanks. Okay, you can see it? Yeah. You were good? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Okay. Okay, remember, horizontal takeoff. Once you're happy, then drop the nose and throttle up. Okay. Okay, bring it up. Does it feel like right? Well, you're going, right? That car looks a bit wonky, what do you reckon? I could pull up a bit more, does he? Let's pull up a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, without further ado, let's rock and roll. Okay, you're up to RPM. Hey, run there. Hey, well, yeah, it's rough. So, yeah, it's got good height. Great height. Good speed. Yeah, it's good. Nice and flat. Okay, what do you reckon, guys? It's in there. Okay, it's good. It's rough, eh? Yeah. It definitely handles differently to how it was before. Yeah, it's good. Okay, that's a good height, guys. Keep that height. Good speed. Yeah, nice height. What do you reckon? One more time? Okay. Okay, you got a bit more wind to continue with the right. Sorry. No. Whoops. Oh no. Hey, I didn't have anything left in the tank. Oh no, I'm down. Hopefully it's okay. Hopefully we can fix it. What do you reckon? Nothing left behind?
Might be a bit damaged, who knows? We'll find out in a second. What do you reckon? Might be okay? Okay. I don't think there's enough battery power. I think it just kind of dropped out of the air for me. I added more. The video is coming through, so that's a good sign. There must be some battery coming in. What do you think?
She's in one piece, as you can see. There you go.
Wow, that was bizarre.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go.
So I'm not sure if you've got enough. There might be. Not sure. Just to go and check to see if the. I just go right left on the gyro. Swash plate. Swash plate's acting correctly. Yeah, and the tail, rather. It's acting correctly. Okay, you want to pull it up over here?
Yeah, I just got to spool it up to see if we're okay. Oh, that's what the problem was. It's coming down in flight. Okay. So it wasn't me.
Is the thing still there?
Okay, so there you go. Can you see the pirate? Can you see the? Yeah. Can you see the cog in there?
Maybe if you look here.
Yeah. Okay, so that it should be all good. Is it good?
No.
It's not all good. So what it wasn't me. So
No, it wasn't me.
It
So
wasn't.
in flight, what actually happened was the gear cog failed.
So there you go.
So he didn't do anything wrong.
Is it still there? Is it still on the side?
Yeah.
You can still see it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you should. Oh no, is it not good? Yeah, well, we just need to put bit more glue back on it.
But
And
not too
maybe
bad.
tighten up a little grommet. But is it bad? It's fixable. It's fixable. It has happened before. So it's not something unexpected.
No.
But an interesting cause of a crash. But you should be able to hear it. But, oh no, I won't spill it off you. Yeah, so there's a little. Hang on, I just changed that. Hang on, change that to. Hang on, I just changed that screen. Hang on.
I can show.
Hey, wait, where's the full screen? Oh, there it is. Yes. Hang on. Okay, so
Continue.
yeah.
Okay, so what's happened is yeah, I think you see it. So this is the motor here.
It's all disconnected now.
It's completely disconnected.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So this is the motor here, and it's got a cog that attaches to this mechanical thing. But see, as I spin it, it spins a little bit, but if I put my thumb on it, it still slips.
Yeah.
So either the actual gearing is disconnected, or the cog itself is worn out. It may well be the cog itself is worn out.
Oh, okay.
Because there is a couple of teeth missing, which obviously is an idea. Yeah.
Okay.
So there you have it. Not our fault.
There you go. But we did get it down in a piece, and we might be able to salvage some more parts from something else and put into it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because we do have another from the 450. We do have another cog.
Yes.
So I would say
it's fixable.
it's fixable.
And it's always fun to fly. So he's not going to fly anymore for today.
Not today.
But what a flight! I mean, I had fun.
Yeah.
And yes,
that was cool.
And how was your flight, Richard?
Oh, great. Yeah. So that was my first ever flight flying that character.
It's fun.
And he was fun. Yeah. He's not a as they say in the Fast and the Furious, he's a 30-second aircraft.
He is. But it's cool to see him in the air again.
Yeah.
And we'll play around with him, see what we can do to fix him. I was thinking maybe it was that, but maybe you're right. Maybe it's that cog's a bit worn out.
Yeah.
But there you go. These things happen when you're live, so it's okay.
That's cool.
So
Did you want to fly something else?
I don't know how much time do you reckon? Do you want to see us fly something else? We can't fly that one anymore.
We can fly that guy.
That one was no, we're just doing it on a different license.
Or should we call it there?
What is the time? Where are we going? I thought maybe we should call it there.
Or should we grab the skits there?
Okay, we do it on a different one.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe I think we should call it there.
Okay.
Okay. So we thank you very much for tuning into this.
So we'll finish up on the stream.
Yeah, we're finishing up on the live stream. Make sure to check out. Great job, guys. Thanks, Philip. And it did actually, when it was coming along, that
was cool.
It talked out a bit, and I compensated, and then I lined it up. And
you landed great.
And then I landed flat at the last minute.
Yeah. It was perfectly. Could they see that in the film?
I might have done.
Might have done, yeah. So what he did is he came in like that, and then he, in the last second, he pulled back like you do, and came in perfectly, and landed square on the skids.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then I think the grass just moved itself.
No, it's minor. But yeah. So what's coming up on Tuesday next week, Richie?
Tuesday next week. I'll just change screens. Maybe this one. Can we do that one? Was that all? No,
that's good. Yeah. So Tuesday next week we will be doing. So next week we will be doing. What are we doing on Tuesday?
Tuesday
next week. Mark II FPV wingsuit, and Dadiran says reckon play some one-on-one rugby to finish off. Do we have a rugby ball? No, we don't.
There you go.
Invisible paths, Richard. There you go.
The best I can do is I got some duct tape and I can pass it down.
There you go. There you go.
That's the closest.
We don't have the thing here, but that's a good idea.
You sure you don't want to do anything else?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll finish up. You have to thank all our sponsors.
Yes.
Check out the links for them below when we post them.
Do we know what we're doing on live stream next?
No.
No, we don't. We'll find out when, and we'll let you guys know what we're doing.
Yeah, and if you've got any suggestions, comments, leave them.
And we'll check them out. And prior, yes. And Philip says, cheers. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, thanks so much for everybody who tuned in, past, present, or future.
And thanks, Philip. Thanks, Gabe. Thanks, Darren, and all the people in the chat. Thank you. And what else can we say? It was quite fun flying this guy. He's not one that...
He's not for the faint-hearted.
He's not for the faint-hearted. He's always quite jittery and a vibration while you're flying with good goggles. You don't really notice it so much when you're flying just line of sight, but you definitely do notice it when you're flying with the goggles. It's a fun one.
Yeah, he is a fun one.
And we have flown that guy with a rocket attached to him as well.
Yeah, so remember to go back and check the link for the episode.
Yes.
Okay. What's it under? FPV Rocket Helicopter?
FPV Rocket Helicopter.
Yeah.
We did build it, I think, last year. Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
There's a big, there's a series, I think it was called Sustainable RC Helicopter. Yeah. Okay, so thanks so much from the field. I'm Harry.
And I'm Richard.
And we'll
sign out.
Yeah, we'll sign out. Okay. Cheers, guys. We appreciate it very much. And we'll see each other next week.
And 3, 2, 1, go!
HR Drone Racing, HR Drone Racing, HR Drone Racing.
Yeah.
See each other then. Good night. Or good day. Good night. I'm going to go with good night. See you guys. Thanks so much.